Welcome back to the farm, everybody. So today we are starting the process of planning out our, what are they called?
Food plots?
Food plots. Our food plots. First one we're going to look at is probably going to be the dove, because dove season's here, and we've tried hunting. There is footage out there of us hunting. He shot one while I was here. I shot at one, scared it, and then that was it. So we want to get a food plot put in that's not out here at the front. So we're going to go look out back and see if we want to put one in. And then we're probably also going to go ahead and look at getting ones in for deer. Because deer season comes up. Deer season opens up in like 2 weeks or something like that. Which we've got spots out here to hunt for them. But
Yeah, it just gets us thinking about
it gets
that
us,
time of year.
yeah. And I mean, we're developing this property long term. So we got to start at some point. And now it's not 100 and something degrees out. So it's not that bad to be on like a tractor and everything
nice
like
out.
that. So we're going to go ahead and put the drone up, go and fly back and take a look at some spots. So I'm got to get this guy set up. And then hopefully I'll be able to overlay that footage. We'll see how this all goes. So give me just a second and we'll get into that. Oh, okay, so we're under this tree right here. So I'm flying right over top of that. What kind of how high are you wanting?
For this, you don't have to be too high. That's probably pretty good.
Okay.
How's that look compared to? Still can't see us, but
It's okay. There we are.
there we are.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
There you go.
So yeah, so what I want to be able to see is that swath.
Okay.
Let's just move over a little bit. Get this more towards the power. The power line, just use the driveway as the power line reference.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it there now. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see is this.
That
Yeah.
swath.
See this right here?
Yep.
It's just thick. It's really nice habitat for rabbits and quail, but
Yeah.
deer bedding. But this is where I thought we could put
So
the sunflower field is what we're talking about.
okay. So kind of down in this whole area, down this whole region right here, where you've got it mowed.
Yeah. So how far that way? So I've got that mowed, and then the corner of the field. I don't know how far towards the power line I can go. Is it the same habitat?
So as I go towards the corner of the field here, yeah, I mean it.
Yeah. So I can just keep taking it this way. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Basically up until you get to the edge of that field, then it gets really thick.
See these openings? I have no idea what that stuff is.
Let's go take a look.
What is that? Poison ivy. I can't tell. It's not as tall as the other.
It looks like it could just be.
I guess you could go down a little bit. Carefully. But
Yep.
yeah, that's just goldenrod looks like.
Yeah. There's some poison ivy beneath it, I think.
Yeah,
All that red.
It's starting to change colors.
Yeah. How fall?
Yeah, red poison ivy.
Yeah. So that's this one.
So yeah, so that's a nice little field.
Yeah. If we can get the poison ivy out of it.
Yeah.
So then if I go up to this one.
So now that's where our road goes, right?
No.
Oh no, that's a whole nother.
This is a whole nother
That's
area.
just straight away from us still.
So
Straight east.
if I go and look back.
Okay, so that's
the field.
Got it.
So right there, you can kind of see there's that big black tarp.
Yeah.
I think on the very end of this field right here,
Yeah.
and that's that right there.
Got it.
So yeah, there's us. So
No,
it's
I was going to clear all this anyway. Yeah, it looks like I can clear. I mean, I
that's
can
a pretty
clear a lot of that really. It's good habitat, but it's not much else. But it's
Yeah.
invasives, a lot of it. That's pretty good stuff right there.
Yeah. If we can get into that, that would be a nice little meadow to
Yeah, check out at least.
check out, maybe hunt. There's something in that doesn't look like anything's that tall either.
Yeah, I can't tell. But
What is that? Is that just rocks?
here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just rocks.
Oh, just rocks. Huh. Good to know.
Okay, so there's another little field. That's kind of cool. Let's kind of look around it.
Yeah. That should be part of the quote tillable that they have on the FSA.
Yeah. It's interesting that it's stayed relatively open, but then all this area around it is very overgrown.
And these lighter colors, that's got to be autumn olive.
Okay.
And then darker is going to be honeysuckle. And I saw some walnut trees
Yeah.
out here. You can see them. So they're mixed in with some different trees that I want to try to pull and
Move,
actually
maybe.
replant. Let's fly the perimeter of this hay field.
Yeah.
About like that's good. I
Okay.
just kind of want to get a feel for woody vegetation. It looks pretty consistent. And you see from this, there's that field there,
Mm-hmm.
and then that band there looks like a very wide fence row to me. It's very wide. I don't know how wide it is, but I can look on Onyx and measure it. Just cruise that edge there. See if that field stays to the left. It doesn't look like it does.
No.
A little bit. There you go. No, okay. Yeah, so this is just all...
Yeah, that's just all. I mean, it goes all the way to right there, it looks like, and then it just kind of fades out.
And that's the big... See, that's the big woods.
Yep.
So this is all tillable according to FSA. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, so that's actually the little woods right there.
Yeah, that's the little woods where the camera's at.
Yep.
Okay, there. Now let's fly to the corner. And there's a fence in there. I'm pretty sure I could see it when I was spraying.
Yeah.
I only sprayed for broadleaf in the pasture. I didn't spray. So this is the other part of this. This part right here needs to be cleaned up.
Yep.
I thought about putting a deer food plot there.
On the back
you could
end
shoot
here.
from this. If we make this into a shooting house, the grain bin.
Yeah.
Only see a line of big trees.
Yeah.
That's where I'd want to.
Yeah, you could clear out all the way basically back to right there. That line kind of going across the center of the screen.
Without getting into too big of trees.
Yeah, because I mean that looks like that.
And that's right.
What's that called? That we just saw in that other little goldenrod. So that's that back corner of it. I'll have to bring it back here in a little bit, anyways. But
okay, so then just go across and then fly up this edge.
Fly up this edge. Okay.
See how wide that between the pasture. Yeah, that's a pretty good fence row.
Yeah.
And I want to retain some of that because that's good quail habitat.
Yeah. So there I'm at the corner.
So the left is the pasture.
Yeah, the left side is the pasture.
And that corner should lead all the way up to here, to this corn bin.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there are some pretty good trees there.
Yeah, there's all those really big ones that we're flying over right now. I'm gonna take this path back, that way we can kind of...
Yeah.
That's looking really good.
Yep, both of them.
Yeah.
I mowed that one the other day.
Yeah, I can go up 100 and something meters without before it'll tell me I'm going too high.
Man, you see this and it's like, oh, that looks clear, but it's not nowhere close to clear.
No. This, I mean, this swath right here was not bad.
Right, yeah, I agree with that. And the camera's right there.
Yeah.
All right, so that's real close to the property. So there's the big woods.
Yep. Yeah, so as I pan up,
and then just go straight left.
I'm going to draw with the stick.
So I'm turning.
And then pan up.
Yeah, that right there. I don't know if I can...
There's the corner. So it'd be this corner to that corner. Or we can bring the little woods out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, draw a line straight.
Yeah, straight through there. Yeah, just like that.
To there.
There,
almost.
yeah. And then...
Reestablish from there.
Yeah, it's a hill anyway. No, I can see it. I would have moved, told you. I can see it good.
Back all the way, because I think somewhere right in there is the property line.
We need to put at least one food plot for deer in.
Yeah, food plot wise, I'd like to, I mean, I've already got deer coming in over here, so it'd be nice to establish, like, that area right there, like a triangle almost like this.
Yeah.
Like that.
No.
Nice
As one.
Shoot to it.
Well, because right there, you can put a tree stand right there.
Yeah.
And cover most of that. I mean, it'd also be kind of neat to almost take like a section right here. So, you know, you establish the woods here.
Mom was talking about
establish the woods here and then make an in-between right here as the food plot. That way you got deer coming from the big woods into where the food is, and turkeys coming in from where the food, from where the...
Yeah, I like that.
The home is into that, and then you can also have them coming from over here.
Yeah, it'd be
into
nice
it.
to establish a nice clearing there
Yeah.
between the woods anyway, because you have the next field is there. You
Yep.
got to compete with that field because that's off our property.
Right.
It'd be nice
So
to
if
have a
you,
field
yeah,
that
so if
they
we can have
come
one
to.
right here that's little, but it's big enough that they feel
You want to sit on my lap?
it's open and safe, but not so big to where it's like I'm out in the open and in the elements.
Right.
Like a nice in between.
Yeah, I think that would be good there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only place else was all the way at what we already looked at, the far end of this field. If I get into
Out
clearing
here.
that to make it into hay, we could put to draw them all out of that woods. There's a lot of woods on that side of the property.
Yeah, I mean, all that we're not doing anything with currently.
So we need to draw. We need to draw the deer, and there's not a lot of food over there.
No, I mean, and that,
I saw turkeys
and
on
then,
this backside of this woods.
Yeah. And I saw turkeys.
It's on the other side over there. Yeah.
Out there, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was like that field.
It's kind of on the opposite, almost straight across from where I saw them.
Yeah. So, and I don't know if they came across the road.
Right.
Or if they came from our woods. I have no idea.
While we're putting food plots in now, just to be clear, is because I use a soil conditioning type no-till system, which we put cereal rye, winter cereal rye in now. It has to be done really this week.
Yeah.
We got to do it before the frost. We got to have 4 to 6 weeks before the first frost.
Yes, we're
So it
kind of
gets
coming down to the
established.
wire on it.
And that young plant, the deer like to eat it.
Right.
It's very palatable to deer, that young wheat plant. Then I also am planting it's rye, not wheat. But I'm planting winter wheat also. That's as for food for the doves, because it matures in late July, and we can mow it down and get doves feeding on it. And then the second stage is millet, which we'll put that in next spring. But so this fall, what I'll do for the doves is I'll put in winter wheat, and I'll plant my cereal rye, and the cereal rye will be millet and sunflowers next spring.
Okay.
So that gives you 3 stages of food for the doves.
You're right.
It keeps them feeding from about middle of July, depending on how soon the winter wheat matures, all the way up, and that depends on some weather, all the way through opening day of dove season.
And that's this section here, really, that we were talking about right here.
And the reason we're doing this right here is because there's this power line that's already there, and it gives them a natural place to roost.
Right.
When they're feeding, they like to hang out on that wire.
So part of that's going to have to be clearing this line anyways, which you wanted to do, but to give them a place to roost, you got to clear a section for them to be able to actually sit, kind of like what we have going down the driveway.
That's right.
Already.
Just so it's more open and more inviting.
Okay. All right, so that is going to do it for this episode of The Abandoned Farm. We've got planned out where I think we want to put our food plots, so the next steps are going to be to getting those areas cleared out and get it all set up so that we can get them planted. Hopefully we'll be doing that in the coming weeks, so if you guys want to see how we develop that and how that affects the animal population here and how well they actually work, go ahead and like and subscribe and send this to somebody who you think would think that that's super interesting as well. Best way to support the channel is to go buy some merch. I don't have one on right now because it got hot. I was wearing one of the hoodies, but there's a link down in the description to go pick some of that up. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And remember, train hard, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.